The Seward Historic Preservation Commission, with a grant from the Alaska State Historic Preservation Office, worked with partners and the public to create a historic walking tour with 26 signs, 46 sites, and a map and a webpage. Now that you're here, you've become part of our story. Let's take a quick tour of our 26 new signs. When you take the tour in person, you can start wherever you choose. You can pick up a map at the Seward Community Library Museum and discover all the details of Seward's amazing history for yourself. Starting on Brownell Street, or Homebrew Alley, this was the place to be during Prohibition if you wanted a drink, and where the bootleggers and moonshiners made their living. On First Avenue, you can see the 1904 Brownell House, where D.C. Brownell, who was part of the 1903 landing party to Seward, lived. On Second Avenue, this was the place where most of the workers at local businesses lived. If you were on the south side of St. Peter's, which was Seward's oldest church, you were on the bad side of town. North of there was considered the good side. Check out a few historic homes and learn how clues found in the walls during the renovations of one house revealed the well-known family that once lived there. On Third Avenue, this was a place of bustling activity and where additional businesses, hotels, and homes were established. You can see some of Seward's fanciest houses up Millionaire's Row, which were built around 1905 by railroad executives and other prominent citizens. On 4th Avenue, this was the beating heart of Seward, where the business district has always been. Some businesses are still around after over 100 years under the same names, and others have come and gone due to fires, earthquakes, and the passing of time. But their buildings and stories remain. And they certainly have some interesting stories to tell if you just listen. Fourth Avenue has always been Seward's place to celebrate and have a good time during the 4th of July, both then and now. On 5th Avenue, you can see the site of a 1906 building that was probably a boarding house for early railroad workers. You can also visit the Squetman House, built by Stugwood Johnson, that slid down a hill accidentally when it was being moved to its current location. It was set upright, still intact, and dragged here by horses, cementing Stugwood Johnson's reputation as a master craftsman. On 6th Avenue, you can learn the history of the Seward Community Library Museum, the honorary start of our walking tour, and see several houses moved here by horses, and learn about one family's harrowing escape from the fires and exploding oil tanks during the 1964 earthquake. You can also learn about Seward's Quonset huts and the famous actress that may once have stayed in one of them. Check out on Railway Avenue the beautiful train station that used to be on Adams Street but was moved here to save it from the floods. See the Founders Monument, where a landing party arrived here in 1903, and you can look over to where the 4th Avenue Wharf used to be before it went into the drink during the 1964 earthquake. On Adams Street, you can see the haunted Van Gilder Hotel and the Standard Oil manager's house that survived the earthquake and the exploding oil tanks next to it. And then on Jefferson Street, it's the widest street in town because Low Creek used to rage down it and regularly flood the town. We tried to contain it once with a big wooden box or flume, and when that didn't work, we dug a tunnel through the mountain to divert it. On Church Street, you can stop by and visit the old Methodist Church, a wonderful building that's been connecting people in Seward since 1917. Then you can head up Lowell Canyon Road and learn the truth and conjecture about our famous Mount Marathon race. And don't forget, there's still 20 other interesting historical sites on the tour worth a visit as well. We hope you enjoy the tour. Thank you so much to our partners, donors, contributors, and especially to the property owners willing to share Seward's history with others. Enjoy.